Good evening, survivors. Welcome to 7 Days to Die Alpha 17 Vanilla. So, I'm gonna start a new game here. I'm gonna play Navsgain. I like Navsgain and I never really got to explore that much of it. Last time I played Navsgain, I was really just I stopped at the point where I was starting to get good, starting how to know how to make bases and things like that. Now, um, 7 Days to Die Alpha 17 now is always a multiplayer game, but you can configure it so that the server is not listed and there is only one player. It's basically a single player. I hope they make a shortcut for that. The thing is, I can then switch this to more players while I'm continuing a game. I have one game here, for example. Here, I can switch server settings and number of players on an existing game. Um, and that will give me the turn the game into a multiplayer effectively. Well, it is a multiplayer game, so I can keep it just visible to me. Only I can play on one player only, and then when I load it again, I can go with a multiplayer setting. So I'm going to play Navsgain. The difficulty settings are going to be default with a 9 minute days. I hate 60-minute days. So there's no time to do anything. Or should I go? You know what? I'm gonna do 60-minute days. I'm gonna do default settings here. Now the default settings for Blood Moon is 8. And I think I'm gonna do that for a start. And I'm going to turn off airdrop markings as well. And that means I'm pretty much default settings, except that I don't have multiplayer configured, so to speak. So that's going to be my settings for this playthrough. I'm excited to go and see what they have. Navsgain has always looked awesome. The only problem is that it's always the same app, so you get used to it. It has changed now, and you see how fast it loads now. See, it's all fast. So let's see. Wasteland can be an unforgiving place. You look like you could use some help. Enclose a short guide to help you survive. If you complete it, we just might take in a new citizen. The White River Settlement, it's real and it's safe. Good luck, Noah. At some point they're going to make that. And that's shotting sound is just a new quest or quest step completed, something like that. I prefer the old sound. This new sound, it's well, you certainly hear it. Big Survival is your active quest. The quest status is displayed on the objective tracker in the top right of the screen. For more information on quests, access your inventory and navigate to the quest menu. So here I am. So I have some stuff here, and you see that the can of chili has a food poisoning 5% chance. I can use it to make a chili dog, for example, but I actually ate that on my single player and I got food poisoning. That was really annoying. Now I'm gonna go over all of this, but we are going to start with the basic survival quest. Uh, Getting some stuff, and I'm in the desert. I like that. There's a POI here. Okay, so let me get my. Well, let's get started. Oh, um, oh, this is good. I hate the hitbox on those things, but that's wood. Desert is poor on wood, so that's important. Now I have played a little bit of it on multiplayer. Though I started a multiplayer server, so that the people I play, oh, you cannot press E anymore to harvest. Now you have to punch it or use a tool. Um, but anyway, I started a server for some friends, and then I had to go out, so I just left my character flying in the air. Oh, the bedroll is ready, so let's do that. Now, interesting. So you have now left click normal and right click power attack, like in Ravenhurst, for example. So this is 100, but if I do power attack, then I can get it that much faster than normal. Okay, the bedroll is ready. I really want those a chicken there, a rabbit there. And food was a problem, a big problem. So I do feel like getting those guys, but it's not gonna be possible. Yeah. Let's get the show going. And there was a chicken that direction as well. So next is I need stones for the next. Okay, better keep getting that. So this is a jab, left jab. I can make the stone axe. Let's favorite and craft it. Now, one of the big advantages of the desert. But there are two big advantages. The yucca can be used as both drink and food. So get yucca, and you get yucca not only that way, you also get yucca on the cactus. Let's see if that is true. Yes, it is still true. So I'm gonna keep this going. Here's the thing. You see that it's not growing anymore. I have lost this because I have overexerted myself. The way you recover that is by having your water full. I have to food and water full. Okay, I need to craft dry clove, so let's do that. Okay, water is not 100%. It's interesting that how it slowly goes up. You can increase the skill here with some skills, which is something I find interesting. Aloe leaves, and I can make aloe cream out of it. Gonna keep that for now. I'm hearing the chicken taunting me. There's the chicken. Yeah. So let's wear everything here. And I'm actually going to scrap that and make the hat, because that's going to balance out my stamina. Not my stamina, sorry. So get stats here. I'm not seeing their apothermal resistance. Okay. Or maybe that's not true anymore. That is a change I had heard about. I need now to craft the wooden club. I'm gonna favorite that, gonna favorite this, I'm gonna favorite this, and I'm gonna favorite this. I gotta keep the chest. So I'm gonna craft, gonna put that in my inventory, gonna put that here. I'm gonna make the arrows? No, because I'm lacking stones. Yes, I have very few stones. So let's crouch here and try to get some stones. So we have the stones now. We can craft the arrows and keep getting stones. Gonna need the stones to make the axe. Make sure I get some stones there. I would really like to get that chicken. Let's use the hand on these things. I don't want to get very far from my spawning point, which it's it's here. Because I don't want zombies to start spawning. So that's 55. I believe that's still good. But as I move, I see the chicken. Then I thought I had. So you lose stamina. Nice. Got the chicken. Okay, so I'm encumbered now. And if you're encumbered, try to make some space this way. The inventory doesn't count for encumbrance. I'm at 94, which is as far away as I'm going to move. So let's move back. Oh. And I can collect the arrows from the body. So I didn't get any bone, which is inconvenient. Oh, I need to craft a bow. Oh, damn it. The bow was crafted before the quest activated. Okay, so wood frame. Do you not favor this stuff? I favor this stuff. Okay, make that. I just need more iron. I'm gonna make one of these. Okay. So wood frames, make some. I have stones, right? I have one. I'm gonna need it to fix my I gotta be careful because I'm playing on 60-minute days. I'm run out of stamina. I'm playing on 60-minute days, so that's I'm gonna just place the storage chest here and yeah, the food as well. The leather, these of course, and yeah, animal fat. I'm gonna get more, but still, um, recipes. I need to learn that. Okay, so for now, I can return that from that way. Let's actually eat the yucca. Get to 100, and now you need to left click, and you get some. Now I believe this is going to go slowly up or not? No. Oh, it also has a slight chance of food poisoning, so the thing is I really wanted to get to 100%. There's a backpack here. Did I get the trash? The trash I did get. Okay. So, I want to loot the house, of course, and I actually can go a lot on this direction, and the items now go return directly to where you had them. Snoom. Yeah. Let's move that this way so I can punch. Okay. So I'm gonna place those wood frames down. And one thing I like to do is like a totem so I can look farther away. There's not much a lot farther away here. And by the way, I'm at 174 south. That's pretty south for Navezgane. Mapping Navezgane is not that big. Okay. Okay, campfire. Can make that. Still one stone, so I will be able to repair my. I'm gonna place a campfire right here. And that I believe will give me 10 points. And you notice that I cannot do anything. You have proved yourself to be capable with much potential. We have marked the map with nearest White River outpost location. There you'll find a trader where you can buy and sell goods. Trade stories with one of our friendly citizens. So, you notice that I cannot do anything here. This is all. A lot of these things are locked. Now, I got my skills, 5 points. Now you have attributes, and the attribute will limit how far you can get on these things. This is at least that my understanding. Now there are a lot of things I want here, but let's start down here. Master Chef, so you see this is locked. I need intellect 4, for example. Um, Basic cooking unlocks boiled eggs and grilled foods, and then on second level get more. But you see here, this is locked. I need intellect level 3. So that's one of the things I want. Another thing I like is the sneak. So this increases sneak movement speed and damage resistance when sprinting. This sneak attacks deals extra 50% damage and hiding shadows more effectively. I like all of them. I like all of them. I am going with the hidden attack. So here, now I have only 3 points. Here there is pain tolerance, which reduces hit point loss, and you have less chance of getting stunned. And then on healing factor, again, extra 1 hit point every 30 seconds with natural healing. This is the one I'm going with. Fine. Of course, there's a lot of other stuff. Don't get me wrong. But this is, for example, can craft seed crops or insulation against heat and cold. More resources when harvesting animals. But I have only 2 points left. I'm going with some stuff I would like to get. Now this increases melee attack, and at high levels you start to get extra damage on the 5th blow. It's pretty cool. But for me, the options are to increase the power attack damage, or bleeding, or knock down foes, and this does not stun them, just knocks them down, and blows to the head do more damage. I'm going with stay down. I think it's pretty important. And here I'm thinking of getting the archery, faster aiming and reloads, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Headshot damage increase, hip fire accuracy increase, faster aiming with rifles, and then there's looting perks here. So for me, this is really difficult. Either I go with something increasing damage with bows or something like that, or I come back here and increase damage with melee attacks. And I think I'm going with the melee attacks for now. So let me pause here for a second. I'll be right back. All right, guys, something happened. I thought I had paused the game, but I did not. She's still alive. So let's try to get sneak bonus there. And power attack him. Excellent. So yeah, the woman was hitting this car. All in all, I was lucky. I was very lucky, though I lost some hours. It's very unfortunate. Okay, now the birds, they now usually only attack if you're below 100 health. So it's gonna stay there and it's gonna look, keep an eye on me, and if I happen to start getting bad. Did I lose all my feathers? More arrows. Oh, I had not enough stones. I forgot to start the timer. Well, it's not I forgot, but I was rather pressed for time. Let's go with this stone here. So let's just crouch here. You can see on the corner an indicator. That's the stealth indicator. It doesn't tell you whether you're hidden. It tells you how easily you can be seen. So the higher it is, the more easily you can be seen. More aloe there. Let's do the aloe stuff. I'm gonna favorite that. I'm gonna make this. And I have no cloth at the moment, so that's a problem. I think I'm gonna make a stone axe and then arrows. That way I have stone axe in reserve. So next I have to go to the trader. It's 600 meters. It's not that far away, but it's not that close either. Just keep in mind my stamina. Oh, still doing this. Can I make the... No, not yet. I wish there was an indicator here. What do I need to make this? You know? Okay, it's getting there. Now it's getting there. I'm gonna make a bunch more wood frames too. So now I'm encumbered. And that's what this is. If there's stuff here, you get slower. Encumbered. Moving becomes harder when carrying too many items in your inventory. Carry less or unlock with a perk. So I can also unlock that, of course. Not doing that right now. Oh, it keeps track of how many are being made. That's interesting, despite the fact that I'm like doing other stuff, you know. So what I really want to do here is to get into that house so I can use it as a line of defense. So let's now try to get the guy by surprise, because I don't think he sees me. Now he sees me. So I prioritize there. I gave a higher priority on getting on melee attacks over ranged attacks. Oh, this is a big one with flowers. I like the flowers there. I probably what? Well, I do. No, not I probably don't. I want. There. So. Let's get some wood here. I can make more of that. It's already 6 p.m. I really should go into the house where I will hopefully get cloth and be able to fortify it and use this as a base of defense. Okay. There's so many resources. Let's get one more just to oh, it's 4. Okay. So in that case craft it. Okay, and our inventory is empty. And I got an oak seed. Now, there's one thing interesting. We'll go back to we'll check farmer in a second. That's my stone, 55. Yeah, I have very little wood, very little stone. I think I'm gonna break the stone here and get a bit more. I'm definitely not happy with 65 stone now. Scrap that. Now this also gives health, so it's an alternative. Some feathers there. I do have feathers. Yeah, that's using a lot of the wood I have remaining. Repair this. I forget. Now, if you hold the bow drawn, you lose stamina. There's something I kept saying should happen. I have used the bow. It's you do not hold it drawn if you can help it. I don't know. I mean, if it's like a competition or something like that, I'll level up. And now I have a point to spend. And I think I gotta take the archery point now. Oh, he sees me now. There. Are there arrows being made? Yes, no feathers. So let's have a look around this house. Nice tree to cut down there. Okay. Scrap that. Leave the yellow there. I needed this for something. For armor. So I'm gonna keep that. I don't need that, but I'm gonna keep that as well. Not a lot of wood, a lot of stone. The wood got spent on the arrows. It's almost 9 p.m. It's so bright that I keeping track of the time. Kitchen of sorts here. If you're crouched, you cannot. It's a bathroom. If you're crouched, you cannot jump over one high blocks, which I find that like, wow, that's excellent. Because I needed this for cooking. I wonder what is this place? paper. And this door is reinforced. It's nice. So this indicates there's no loot here. And if it's closed, no loot here, no loot in either. And there's a microwave. No, I wanted RDS. No. I like this on the wall. I wanted curtains so I could get some cloth. And this is leather? No, this is cloth. Excellent. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, this is going to break. I'm gonna do a few improvements here. I'm encumbered, of course I'm encumbered. Make one of these and one of these. I can make the Iron Ring Force Club now. And I think I'm going to. So I can place stuff there. Coffee beans, bottle of bucket water. Rotting flesh, coal. Right. Let's finish breaking this. There. No, not this one. This one. I have a cooking pot. I can make the coffee. Which I think I'm going to. Make water as well. Could also make meat. Can make red and golden raw tea. That's nice. And one day I might find that and be able to make it. So that's all the things you can make here. I'm gonna favorite that. I'm gonna make the red tea as well because I'm in the desert after all. This needs the grill, which I do not have as yet. This is usually pretty good. And I can make bacon and eggs. That's excellent. And drop the lead and the coal. Okay, another thing that I can make are first aid bandages. So since I'm in the desert, I'm getting a lot of that and I cannot make first aid bandages for some reason. So that's a skill. Charismatic. Workbench. Physician. So I want physician. For physician I need intellect level 5, so there's no way I'm getting that. That is very inconvenient. So instead I'll keep aloe cream, which will give me some stuff. And bandage. Favorite that. Oh, it's still favorites, okay. Bandolier. Nice, reload faster. That's nice. So let's go out crouched. And grab everything, including the bedroll. Now I'm encumbered. Takes longer to go back. Oh, this. I do need cloth. I hate these things. Wow, the light just cut. I think this is empty, yes. It's a frame, a solid frame, which I cannot pick up. Can I upgrade this? Oh yes, I can upgrade that. Can I make that? Should be able, right? Railing. It's not this sword, it's not metal. It's this one. And that's all my wood. So copy rotation. And these railings are on the outside. That's interesting. Okay. I'm gonna actually place this down on leather, the seeds, the rotting flesh, shallow. So I can use this for something, the chili dogs with raw meat and corn bread. Okay, so keep that there for now. And that as well, and that. More coffee. I cannot make coffee at the moment because I don't have the ingredients. Duct tape and cloth fragments. So I'm gonna make bacon and eggs. As well as boiled meat, and I want to see the difference. They both take 5 meat, but this takes 2 eggs, and this takes 1 glass of jar. And it's basically the time I have. I'll have to like break stuff like this, see if we can get some more wood. Need to upgrade these windows. I want to upgrade the floor. this, for example, breaks. The whole floor here is broken. This breaks as well. And this sort of block breaks. This fine. This breaks. This is fine. So, is there anything I need here? Well, not I need, anything that would benefit me in some way. No. And this isn't like Ravenhurst where beds are beneficial to you. There is a space here. I knew I had fallen somewhere here. Okay, so let's check this. Bacon, eggs, stamina 36, health 18, no food poisoning. And this is stamina 26 instead of 36. And health is 13. No. It's -3, -26. So this is health 15. It does give water. This doesn't subtract water, so that's excellent. Fact is, I need both of them. Fact is, I need both of them. And this gives 20 water. No dysentery. That's good. Do I have any wood left? Yes. So I'm gonna make a couple more bacon and eggs. I'll start this here. This increases intellect and hypothermal resistance. Interesting. Oh yes, recipes. Oh no, I can. I wanted to know where I can make that. Okay. So, a couple of other things. I'm gonna go mining through the night. So I need, for the physician, I need, for first aid bandages, intellect 5. Now, if I get coffee, I get 1 of intellect. And I think that allows me to buy the skill if I have intellect 3, no 4. But intellect, so level 4, it needs 5, level 30. So I think I can get it done with level 20 if I use coffee. Now the other thing I wanted is yucca juice. Master Chef is here. Maybe it's this. Intellect 3. No requirements beyond buying up to 3. I believe it's 1 point each, so it's going to be 2 points here. Okay. Okay. Oh, the bedroll, yes, the bedroll. I'm gonna place the bedroll upstairs so I can make an emergency exit here. I'm gonna fortify this. And armor. So now I can even make a scrap iron armor. needs leather. Oh, there's no hide anymore. So I can make this scrap armor stuff. It's excellent. It's gonna use all my iron, but I'm okay with that, to be very honest. And it does use duct tape as well. So despite the fact that I could make some cloth armor, it uses duct tape, which I could make with glue, and I can make glue, but yeah, I think it's not something that will be of benefit to me right now. Armor rating 6, stamina per second minus 0.9. So there's that as well. The cloth armor is not going to hamper my mobility as much. It's creative enough. So if I were to look up the padded cloth armor, but this one. So if I were to look at this, armor rating 4, stamina minus 57, mobility minus 4, no resistance, and durability 150. So this has much more durability, better armor rating, but the stamina per second decrease is 50% higher, more than 50% higher, and the mobility is 50% higher as in bad. And it has a negative hyperthermal resistance, which is bad as well. So there are advantages to using that sort of armor, but I'm gonna keep this one. And that's going to be all for this episode. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching.